this is going to be a new series that I'm trying to work on where I just discuss gaming news. I'm currently live on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, welcome. I hope it's timely and not a long time out of date. So what I intend to do, as being the first time I'm doing this, is go through a handful of articles related to gaming news and just kind of see what they say and share thoughts and experiences on those. And then I hope if you want to comment or like the video or whatever, do those things. If you're watching this while I'm live, just let me know what you think in chat. We'll have a discussion about it. I'm willing to hear feedback on anything. Without further ado, first thing I want to get into tonight is Halo. There's a couple things about Halo this week. The first thing was Halo Infinite's Battle Pass progression has been rocky, to say the least. Within a few days of people complaining loudly on the internet about it, 343 went ahead and added a daily challenge where you get 50 XP for completing a match. They said that wasn't the final solution. That was just a temporary thing. And so it helped. It was nice. You complete a match, you get 50 XP. But this week, they rolled out some more changes. And so we'll look at the tweet from Unishek over at 343. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. If I need to make it bigger, I will. At least in my preview, it's kind of small. But he goes to say yesterday that when we made our initial changes to progression, which added daily play one game challenges and updated weekly challenges, and doubled the duration of double XP boosts, we promised that we'd monitor the data and make additional changes if needed. Now's the time to follow up on that. Said after seeing how XP was earned with those changes, we noticed that players were starting their sessions with slower payouts than we'd like. To address this, we'll be increasing the XP payout for the first 6 matches of each day. An outline of this update can be found below. So, this is like the meat of it right here, is that when you complete your first game, you'll get 300 XP. And then from that point on, it'll decrease down to 50. So your first 6 games, you will earn your first game 300, second game 200, third game 200, and then fourth, fifth, and sixth game will be 100 XP. And then any game after that will be 50 XP each, which was really good. I did get a chance to play with this a little bit today. And what I noticed right off the bat was, one, turn on your double XP. And I went up like 3 levels in that hour, which is way faster than I've seen leveling up so far in that game, as far as the Battle Pass progression goes. But I think there's a little more they can do to make playing each match worthwhile. I don't mind the daily challenges. Most games with some kind of XP system offer some kind of, first win of the day bonus or daily win bonus, or whatever you want to call it. But then other free-to-play or other shooters that have some kind of progression for the player offer up a party bonus, let's say. And so I think there's more they can do, because it's not bad that when you get to the 7th game you're just getting 50 XP, because you've gotten if you play 7 games, you're getting what, 3, 6, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're getting at least 1 full level out of it per day. So, that's definitely a positive there, and it will make playing matches better. If you combine that with weekly challenges, which I felt like are a lot better. I still kind of bummed by the game types being random as far as quick play goes, because if I need to capture flags and I get Slayer and Oddball constantly in quick play, it's going to feel like I'm never going to get it done. It's one of those things that I hope they introduce some more game type specific playlists just as time goes on. But definitely a great positive change. It did make playing the game, if you're into the progression and leveling up a battle pass, definitely felt like it was more doable this time. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what they're doing going forward. Now, unfortunately, over the Thanksgiving break, we noticed another problem that came up right about probably a week ago, last Tuesday. I remember seeing early complaints about it going into our next Halo-related story, and that's There's a cheating problem with PC players. There's lots of video on this. I don't have any on hand. I don't know that I've experienced this, but seeing the evidence of it, I'm not really surprised. But, the guys over at 343 admit, hey, cheating's going to happen. We have some things to deal with it in place. Joseph Staten says here, we have more anti-cheat measures in the pipeline. But you can report through Halo Waypoint players that you think are cheating. And in the thread here, I won't go into these tweets too much, but they acknowledge that cheating's a thing and you can report players through Waypoint. And they also have said adding video evidence just makes things easier. So one thing that helps is clips taken via, Xbox clip sharing. And then the replay system in Halo Infinite itself seems to be pretty solid at catching these things. You can catch people, being entirely too accurate with the AR or shooting through walls. There's just a lot there. Sadly, most online games, I don't know of an online game that wouldn't have cheaters involved with it. I would like it to just go away entirely, to be honest, but it is what it is. Let's see. So that does it for the Halo news. I just hope that they can do something that doesn't invade the PC space too bad. I would hope that in time, maybe once the game's out of beta, they would allow us to turn off crossplay in game. It looks like the option is supposed to be there. I just think they forced it on during beta just to collect another data point. So it's a cool idea. I love crossplay. I'm still all aboard the crossplay train. But if it's going to negatively impact an entire group of players, at least let me turn it off. There are ways around it. If you go through the Xbox settings, from what I understand, you could turn off crossplay that way. That's an option if you want to go that route. I haven't come across cheaters that I'm aware of, so I'm not freaking out about it too much. So yeah, I think that's it for the Halo stuff I had. All right, next thing, it's Xbox related, so it's not really that different. But if you played any on xCloud, you've probably noticed that the quality isn't the best. And so we have from here, thanks to Windows Central, they did a quick summary of it. But xCloud is getting a feature called Clarity Boost that will make the visual quality look a little better. I've noticed this more playing on like a console with xCloud. Not so much on my phone, but on a bigger blown up display. So hopefully this comes to like the console version of Edge. But right now, Clarity Boost will make your game look a little better, but it's exclusive to an early like test build. It's called the Microsoft Edge Canary build. Supposedly it's going to roll out in 2022, but hey, clearer cloud gaming will be nice. There really needs to be a better guide to getting your Wi-Fi network set up to run xCloud better. I've had good performance on my consoles that can do xCloud, but I've still have not had a good experience on a phone anywhere, unless it's like a very slow static game. But as far as trying to play Halo or Forza on my phone over Wi-Fi, everywhere I've been has just been very meh, to say the least. I'd like to find a way to improve that. And that's something I probably need to do personally to research it. But if you like cloud gaming, which it's not going anywhere, it's here to stay. I like the convenience of it. I just hope it keeps getting better. And this looks like one of those things that'll just be better if you're playing on xCloud. Hopefully your console will get the benefit of Clarity Boost. But if you're playing on your PC through Edge or using Edge Canary on any device that supports it, you'll get that. So that's kind of cool. And then let's talk about the Xbox console sales from last week. So we had Black Friday last week. Big time sales for everybody. It's looking like the Series S was the most popular game console on Black Friday, which is surprising. Everybody would expect the PS5. This is largely due to availability and price. I mean, between not being able to buy a PS5 at all and then being able to buy a Series S Xbox for a kid that just wants to play video games. I mean, it's not a bad choice by any stretch. You're saving a few $100. You're getting a very capable console. It's very next gen as far as functionality goes. Sure, it's targeting 1440p, 1080p in most cases. It's what when I'm playing on stream, it's what I use, and I have very few complaints about it. My biggest complaint is the storage. I'm hoping that by next year we can see a storage bump across the line for everything. So hopefully that gets better just as time goes on, and we'll see improvements there. But with the console itself, the Series S outselling the PS5, I think it's just availability. I think everyone had them on shelves more readily available. I think there's a lot of people that are just buying game consoles for their kids. It's a new generation of consoles, and there's a lot. I mean, if you've seen Game Pass, it's very tempting. Seems like a no-brainer to me. I've got Game Pass. There's not a day that I don't play a Game Pass game, because I play Halo Infinite, and then like Forza and all the first-party games. I mean, it's really a no-brainer. If you're buying an Xbox, you're going to buy Game Pass. So I'm sure Microsoft is excited about this. And I think just over time, a lot of people have said this in other places, but the Series S is going to be the more popular Xbox just on price alone. There's just not really any doubt about that in my mind. One, it's more available, and two, it's at a better price point. Like, people want to save money, and you're getting all of the same features that the Series X has, minus 4K gaming and ray tracing in most games. It still can technically do ray tracing. It's just up to the developers to optimize their game to do it. So that being said, Series S is great. Good to see it selling. That's all I really had. Kind of a slow news day these last couple of days. I haven't seen much else in the news space for anything else out there. So if there's something else you want me to talk about, just let me know in chat or in the comments. Oh, sorry. Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it. I'm going to try to do this before. I don't know about every stream, but I definitely want to incorporate this into more streams going forward. Hey, I know that ended awkwardly, and I'm sorry, but thanks for checking out the video anyway. I'm new to the whole process of this creating static content while live, so we'll try to transition it better next time. But anyway, thanks for checking out the video. I already said that. Leave a like, comment, dislike, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like more. If you'd like more, I don't know. This is awkward. It's late. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll catch you again on the next one. I also stream on Twitch. Same name as the channel here on YouTube. Just there's links somewhere. Check it out. Thanks.
Same one.
Oh, you're on the it's the ramp, and then it's...
we just popped up on each other's. See, I don't have a ramp right there. Your car literally just drove straight up into the ramp.
You need to cap that. I need to see what that looks like.
Okay. Because I have no ramp out of the plane. Hold on, let me get in a better position.